The prophet Hosea spoke these words, "My people are destroyed for the lack of the knowledge of God." And still today, these words ring true. Introducing W.C. Hunter, pastor of the World Church of the Living God in Chattanooga, Tennessee. For the next half hour, we invite you to experience the Words of Knowledge broadcast.
The 6th chapter, the 7th verse.
Yes, sir.
He was trying to get them to understand how to pray. How to pray.
Yes, sir.
How? Because they will seem like people, and which people do, they be praying where they can be heard. You got to know how to approach God.
Yes, sir.
How to pray. Well, the disciples said, teach us how to pray.
Yes, sir.
You think you already know how? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
St. Matthew 6:7. But when ye pray.
Uh-huh. We're going up further. I want to go up 5.
Yes, sir. 5th verse. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are.
See, so let's get an understanding in context. There are 2 types of people: serious, honestly, God-fearing people who pray, and hypocrites. Hypocrites. We don't want no hypocrite singers.
Amen.
Go ahead.
For they love to pray standing,
How do they love to pray?
standing in the synagogues
They like to set out, and make sure everybody hear all the different words they're saying.
and in the corners of the streets,
Yeah.
that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you,
What?
they have their reward.
They got the reward. Man. See, our experience is seeing all this stuff. Go ahead.
But thou, when thou prayest,
When thou prayest,
enter into thy closet,
get private.
and when thou hast shut thy door,
When you close the door, don't nobody intervene or interfere.
pray to
You don't
thy
want no phone ringing. You don't want nobody. You don't answer no doors. You don't do nothing. Go ahead.
and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father
To thy Father,
which is in secret.
wait a minute, which is where?
In secret.
Something that's secret is hidden. Everybody can't get through. He don't hear everybody. But God hear everything. But what I'm saying, he don't respond. Bad when you about to pray and nothing don't happen, don't respond, don't get no response. Go right ahead.
And thy Father, which seeth in secret,
See in secret.
shall reward thee openly.
Yeah, what happened here, reward the open. When you have a private thing with God and you know him and he know you, Moses knew God. God's men know God. Period. They have conversations that they don't have with nobody else. Moses knew his ways. That's the way God is. That's the way Pastor Tony is. That's the way brother and sister that is. This is just, they're that way. They'll blast your way. Or either you're smooth or whatever they are. You know their ways. So they give you access to them. These people got access to me that other folk don't have. That's what it's about today, I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You'll see it in a minute.
But when ye pray,
But when you pray,
use not vain repetitions,
vain repetition, saying a lot of words.
as the heathens do,
Heathens pray. Heathens pray. Heathens pray. Hypocrites pray.
yes, sir,
Real serious people born again that love God pray. And they got this certain prayer style. We never heard it like that. You just think, our Father, we done him, bam, 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 I see you, God. I'm on my way to get involved in everything under the sun.
For they think
that
they shall be heard for their much speakings. Be not ye therefore like unto them.
Think they be heard. There's people like that. There's people talking to me to think that they all they talk gonna make me hear 'em. Read.
Be not ye therefore like unto them.
Don't be like them.
For your Father knoweth what things ye have need of
You already know what you have need of.
before you ask him.
And you got to believe that.
Yes, sir.
So don't take a lot of words and a lot of begging. Oh, God. Oh, you know I'm a bad, you know this and know that. God know everything. But all the words and stuff don't mean nothing to God. The more words, the less he Peter was sinking, all he said, Lord have mercy. He said, God have mercy on me. God saved him. I watch talking, they try to convince themselves. They try to convince themselves. Go ahead.
After this manner, therefore pray ye.
What?
Our Father, which art in heaven,
Listen to it.
hallowed be thy name.
Listen to it.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth.
And when you're saying thy will be done, mean it. That means you moving out the way and your will don't mean nothing. That's what it means. Can't have both ways. Your will be done. He ain't gonna take no half a will. Well, you have to do. He's all the way or nothing. I don't want no half-time wife. She fool with me or not. You got to have a desire to do the right thing. And that desire comes from your decision. Period. Go ahead.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Go ahead.
Give us this day
There it is.
our daily bread,
Okay.
and forgive us our debts
There it is.
as we forgive our debtors.
There it is.
Sir.
There it is. No forgiving our debtors. Me forgiving my debtors. I'm not going to be. And think about it. Walk around here guilty and try to play it off. And God ain't forgiving you. You know it. You don't know it. Because you bring a curse on yourself. It's ways in it bring curse on yourself. Stealing God's tithes, bring curse on you. It's in the book.
Yes, sir.
I can show you a line of them, a line of curses. God didn't put them on you. If I told you that up here, if anybody run under here, this thing gonna fall on them. And you know that. And you run under there, and it fall on your head and knock you out, or whatever. What are you going to say about that? God hit me with that thing. Can't say that. It's already planned. And you made the decision. God didn't hit you with that. That's a good revelation.
Yes, sir.
Don't put stuff on God that he don't do that. He got certain things set, and you break them, you go against them, and you get the consequences.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, people get mad at me. That's their business. They get mad at me because I tell them truth and try to prevent things. An ounce, 1 ounce, this is old say, 1 ounce. It's different from, it's 16 ounces in a pound. Just 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. You could take 1 ounce of prevention, never dealt with it, then dealt with it, and you got a whole pound trying to get it cured.
Yes, sir.
You use a whole pound of energy and everything else. That's why God tell you get wisdom. Know the different. Know the different. I don't care how sweet it look or how much sugar it got on it. Search out. Know what you're doing.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom.
Who?
Thine is. And the power.
And what?
And the glory.
And
Forever.
forever.
Amen.
Sometime.
Yes. Amen.
The beginning God. End is God. Your life ought to begin with God and end with God. That's just the way it is. No matter how much you try to wipe him out and act like he ain't around, you're doing what you want to do, and you do. Now, let's go ahead and close out now. But I want you to get this. Ready? Forgiveness.
St.
That's the
Matthew
whole key
18.
I'm trying to get you to see, and you make a decision. I mean, make a decision. Go back in your thoughts. Who and what and when. And I'm going to explain to you before you go to it. It could be your daddy, your mama, your son, your daughter, or whatever, a cousin, or auntie, or white folk, black folk, whoever. Clear the slate. Have no unforgiveness and hatred in your heart, no matter what they done. But you don't understand, Pastor. I love this man. He walked off with another woman. What about it? If you be patient, trust God, it might be the best thing ever happened for you. It might be the best thing ever happened for you. Go ahead.
21st verse, St. Matthew 18. Then came Peter to him and said,
One of his disciples, beloved Peter.
Yes, sir.
I think Peter pretty smart. He was something else.
Yes, sir.
He done went and denied Jesus. When he was going to be crucified, when he was at the court, and they were going to crucify him and all that and give him over to the Jews where they can crucify. Peter denied him. He sat there outside the courtroom while they were blaming him and accusing him, warming around the fire of the devil like the can guy there, warming. And some lady said, "Hey, that's one of them was with. That was one of you always be marked. That's one of them."
Yes, sir.
We could